Path of Exile 2 is definitely not the greatest ARPG ever made. It's not even in the top 5. Is it a good game? Sure, it's an okayish game. I don't think I'm the targeted demographic for the game. It's surprising for me to say that because I play nothing but Path of Exile 1. I have, I don't know, absurd amounts, like 7,000 hours or something. Just absurd amounts of hours in this game. That should tell you how amazing, how incredible and depth and complex Path of Exile 1 is. And I think Path of Exile 2, I think the dodge roll mechanic kind of changes the whole game, and it makes its own thing. It's more like you know, Dark Soul. There's this hype for like Dark Soulish types of game. Everybody want to dodge things, and it's just a different game. I don't even feel like it's an AR action RPG sometimes. I just feel like maybe it is. Maybe I have a different outlook on action RPG, and I'm also only play minions or totems. I do play a lot of totems, but my preferred choice, I enjoy playing minions. So this is only from a perspective of who plays those types of skills. I do play a couple of spells. I did enjoy Righteous Fire there for a bit, but that's not really a spell. It's more like just an aura around you that just kills everything essentially. But yeah, mostly minions. And I honestly did not enjoy Path of Exile 2. It's just not for me. I play for a couple of days. I think I reached somewhere around level 29 or some early levels. I did try Titan first. I wanted to build a Titan minion, but that did not work out at all. After like level 24, I come realize I was doing no damage, and there was no minion damage, no anywhere close into Titan. So I switched to Witch, and it was actually a lot more enjoyable, and I was actually killing things, but still, it's just not for me. It did make me realize how much better Path of Exile 1 is, and certain things about Path of Exile I actually complaints once in a while. I now look at them, I enjoy them so much more. And yeah, and I hear this a lot. People like, oh, Path of Exile 2 is the greatest RPG ever made. No, it's not. It's not even it's not better than Path of Exile 1. Nothing is. Path of Exile 1 is the greatest action RPG ever made. You have your Diablo 4, and a lot of streamers, Path of Exile 2 is better than Diablo 4. No, it's not. No, it's not by miles. Diablo 4 is where you have Grim Dawn, you have Lost what is it called? Not Lost Ark. Last Epoch. Last Epoch, way 1,000 times better than Path of Exile 2. Again, this is just from my perspective. I know some people are gonna be no. So just from simply my opinion, and yeah, just wanted to make a short video and state that Path of Exile 1 still is the king of action RPG, and Path of Exile 2 will never, based on the game mechanics of dodge roll, because dodge roll, I think the whole game of Path of Exile 2 revolves around dodge roll, and just based on that, I don't think Path of Exile 2 will ever become as good as Path of Exile 1. Path of Exile 1 has this freedom of you go in any direction you want, you do whatever you want, and it creates this build diversity, and you can sacrifice damage to get so tanky that you're a god and nothing can hit you at all, and you can become this glass cannon, but you just annihilate everything, which is of course once you reach endgame stuff, and which is so much fun, right? And I think Path of Exile 2, because of the dodge, implies that you're gonna have to always dodge certain mechanics in the game, and I guess it takes away certain elements that Path of Exile 1 has. Yeah, so Path of Exile 1 is still the greatest, and probably will continue being the greatest for a lot longer until something else new come up, which is not Path of Exile 2. Path of Exile 2 will, at least in my opinion, I don't think it will ever come, will be better than Path of Exile 1. It's just different style of a game. But when it comes to action RPG, top-down action RPG, it will never come better than Path of Exile 1.